Who are the forgotten monsters, whose tragic influence has left a lasting impact on the lives of many? Welcome to the world of the forgotten serial killers. Herman Webster Mudgett is believed to be one of America's first documented serial killers. He was an infamous American killer of the late 19th century. He constructed the notorious Murder Castle in Chicago, a hotel designed with sinister intentions. Holmes lured victims, particularly young women and tourists, to his labyrinthine building where he murdered them using various methods, including gas chambers and dissection tables. The true number of his victims remains uncertain, but estimates range from 9 to over 200. Holmes's crimes were exposed during an investigation into his fraudulent activities, leading to his arrest and a high-profile trial. He confessed to numerous murders, captivating the media and the public. In 1896, Holmes was found guilty and executed by hanging. His legacy endures as one of America's most chilling and enigmatic criminals, known for his diabolical deeds and the enigma surrounding the full extent of his atrocities. Charles Edmund Cullen, a former American nurse, is one of the most prolific serial killers in the history of the U.S. healthcare system. His life and crimes revolve around medical malpractice, resulting in the deaths of numerous patients. Cullen began his nursing career in the late 1980s and quickly gained a troubled reputation. Working at various healthcare facilities, he abused his position of trust to administer lethal doses of medications, such as insulin and digoxin, to vulnerable patients. The motive behind his murders remains ambiguous, with conflicting statements and speculations about control and attention-seeking. Due to communication gaps and inadequate oversight, Cullen's crimes went unnoticed for years. However, in 2003, a co-worker caught him tampering with medication, leading to his arrest. Subsequently, he confessed to numerous killings, shedding light on the extent of his crimes. Though he admitted to 40 murders, the true number may be higher. Cullen's case raised concerns about patient safety, prompting reforms and stricter regulations within healthcare institutions. He received multiple life sentences without parole, serving as a chilling reminder of the dangers lurking within the healthcare system when a trusted professional turns into a serial killer. Ahmad Suradji, known as Nasib Kelewang, was an Indonesian serial killer who operated in the 1990s. He believed in black magic and sought supernatural power through a macabre ritual. Suradji claimed a vision instructed him to kill 70 women and drink their saliva for invincibility and charm. From 1986 to 1997, he lured young women seeking spiritual guidance to his home. There, he buried them in a sugarcane plantation, strangling them with a cable. Due to the rural area and victims' perceived disappearances, his crimes went unnoticed for years. Suspicion grew as more women vanished. In 1997, he was arrested after a victim's body was found. Suradji confessed to 42 murders during his trial and was convicted of multiple counts. He was executed by firing squad in 2008. The case exposed the dangers of blind faith and manipulation by those claiming supernatural powers, emphasizing the need for critical thinking and skepticism in the face of exploitation. Beverley Allitt, a British serial killer, gained infamy in the early 1990s. Working as a pediatric nurse, she deliberately harmed young patients. Allitt's crimes involved administering lethal doses of insulin and other substances, suffocation attempts, and tampering with medical equipment, resulting in severe harm and death. Motivated by attention and control, she derived satisfaction from manipulating the medical environment. Growing suspicions led to an investigation, and in April 1991, Allitt was arrested and charged with multiple counts of murder and attempted murder. Despite pleading not guilty, overwhelming evidence and her suspicious behavior resulted in her conviction. Found guilty of 4 murders, 11 attempted murders, and causing grievous bodily harm, she received 13 life sentences and is currently held in a high-security psychiatric hospital. Allitt's case shed light on patient vulnerability in healthcare settings and prompted improvements in patient safety protocols and regulations within the industry. Adolfo Constanzo, a Cuban-American cult leader and serial killer, operated in the 1980s. He practiced occult rituals and engaged in drug trafficking alongside his followers. Constanzo believed that human sacrifices would grant him supernatural power, leading to the abduction, torture, and murder of young men in elaborate ceremonies. Based primarily in Mexico, he evaded suspicion due to influential connections, but ultimately faced investigation after the murder of a prominent American student. Fearing capture, Constanzo ordered his followers to kill him, resulting in his suicide. The full extent of his crimes and cult activities remains unclear. Constanzo's case highlights the dangers of manipulative cults and the convergence of criminal activities, occult practices, and distorted beliefs. It also shed light on organized crime and corruption in Mexico, prompting reforms in law enforcement and anti-drug trafficking efforts. If you are interested in more familiar cases, subscribe and comment below which case you want me to cover. See you next time.